Hi again, welcome back. I thought I'd carry on, do another video while I'm here in this beautiful harbour of Ocean Village, Southampton, with the sun shining down on me. It keeps going, it gets a bit cloudy, but never mind, it's back up again, so we'll do another one. First, before I start, subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment below, let me know how I'm doing, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to talk about. Right, self-esteem and self-confidence. When we grow up in an abusive family, an abusive situation, or we're being bullied, we're being hurt, we're being abused, we learn to accept what people are telling us about. So when people tell us that we're useless, we're stupid, we're ugly, we're a waste of space, we're a waste of time, we begin to accept it and believe it. So they chip away at our self-confidence, our self-esteem, and we start questioning our own self-worth. So all of these negative words get ingrained into our brain until we actually think those things about ourselves. We look at the mirror and we think we're ugly. We look in the mirror and we think, oh, our face is too big or too small, our hair's messed up, nose isn't right, ears aren't right, mouth isn't right, eyes aren't right, we've got puffy, we've got wrinkled skin, we've got spot marks, we've got whatever. I look at myself right now, I'm looking at myself, and all I see are my bags under my eyes. I don't like my nose. I've got marks on my face. I don't see what perhaps somebody else may see. So if I ask somebody else who likes me, who thinks highly of me, who appreciates me, who loves me, then they won't see those things. They'll see that I'm beautiful, that I'm lovely, that I'm caring, that I'm considerate, that I'm an inspiration to them. And yet when I look at myself, I don't see any of those positive things. Why? Because for 40 years, I've been told that I'm worthless, I'm useless, I'm not worthy of time and attention and affection. That, any attention and affection that has been given to me has been on a condition that I perform well, I get some affection. I look after people, I get some affection. I have to strive for everything. For even sorry, it gets upsetting sometimes, to the point where I feel like even for a hug, I'm not allowed to have a hug. Even a hug would mean that I'd have to sleep with somebody to get a hug. That's how it is. So they make us feel like this. They chip away at us. They chip away at our self-esteem, our self-confidence, to the point where we believe everything they say. When we come out of an abusive relationship, we still have that negative self-belief and self-worth. We still feel we aren't worthy of love. We aren't worthy of affection. We aren't worthy of someone appreciating us and respecting us. To the point that we are willing to allow people to treat us like that again. We are willing to allow people to treat us like dirt, to use us. That's because of the way we've been treated our whole lives. We believe that about ourselves. So if someone was to treat us properly, we'd automatically question, why are they doing that? When somebody pays us a compliment, when somebody gives us some positive attention, when somebody gives us some positive praise, we question it and we don't believe it because we have never heard it before. Whenever we've heard it, it's been attached to some kind of condition. So if an abuser says something nice to us, it's usually because they want something back in return. And you get paedophiles who prey on children, who will give them sweets, who give them lots of love and affection, but they want something back in return. You get the same with domestic violence. You get the same with any form of abuse, where you are given something good in exchange for something else. And so you start attaching that goodness, that good feeling that you get when somebody praises you, or you start attaching that, and it starts being conditioned in your brain that you're going to have to pay for it. It doesn't come without a but. There's always an if and a but attached to it. So with a lot of abuse victims, if you pay them a compliment, they won't accept it. They don't want to accept it. Because they don't want to have to do the other thing that they're going to have to do in return for that. So they question every single praise and compliment. They'll question it. Anything good that happens in their life, they'll question it. Anybody good that comes into their life, somebody wants to be a friend, somebody is genuinely caring for them, they'll question it. They'll say, well, they can't. There must be a string attached to that, because nobody will pay me a compliment or a praise or give me attention or affection without wanting something back in return. So for abuse victims, it becomes really difficult to know what's reality and what's not, who's genuine and who's not, and we question this day in, day out. You know, I have friends, I have male, female friends, I have colleagues, I have people on my page, people in my group, and I get a barrage of compliments, I get a barrage of positive attention, positive affection, you know, lots of people telling me how inspirational I am, and yet there is an emptiness inside me. Yeah, I'm just going to sign out right now because I guess it's a touchy subject. You take care, subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll speak to you soon, bye.